Hi, this is Julio. Today we're going to go out in the field on the mobile repair unit and I'll show you my daily routine. Oh. All right, so let me give you a little tour of what the mobile repair unit is. This is, here's my generator. This is the generator. This is what powers the welding. And I have on this side, I have all my parts that I need, lids, my bars for the lock kits. And in the back of the truck, this is where I have the torch when I have to cut the metal. I have right here a welding gun. Here's my ground for the welding. Without this, I can't weld.
Alright, let's pause for a second. One of the coolest things that the mobile repair unit can do is weld on location. But for those who may not be familiar with welding, let's do a quick explanation of the process. Welding is the process of adding heat to melt a metal rod in order to fuse two distinct objects into one object. There are 4 different types of welding styles, and the mobile repair unit uses stick welding. In order to begin welding, you must first be grounded. Grounding will not only improve the quality of welds, but is critical to practicing safe welding. Grounding is done by connecting a clamp made from copper or brass to a welding machine. This connection closes the circuit and creates an arc, or the light you see coming from the welding torch. Using the stick welding process, the mobile repair unit can do a handful of on-site fixes, like adding metal handles to bins, replacing wheels and casters, and installing lock bars to containers. Now let's get back and see the rest of the mobile repair unit in action.
And these are my forks. I lower these and I toss the bin, and in here I have a lot of paint. And that's pretty much what the mobile unit. I'll paint, I weld, I repair. I mean, everything that we would normally do at the bin shop, I do in the field, which is kind of interesting because it just takes a whole new perspective of everything. You guys ready? Let's go. We're going to Beverly Hills. Location is requesting for new wheels. These are broken. Most common one is the broken wheels. They take a lot of stress when they're dumping the bin, putting them back down. On the side here, so I won't block any cars or Oscar, you have anyone that could dump this bin for me? Early to dump bins in this location that we're at right now. It has to be after 8 a.m. I'm gonna have to swing by later on so I could work on this bin and get it dumped. So I'll have to push it back in. Whew, that's a heavy one. Those are one of the situations that I encounter from time to time. The bin's full. The wheel is broken on this condition, in this bin, and it was hard for me to take it out and put it back in because I had nobody to dump the bin for me. So yeah, we're going to a different location now, and hopefully we have better luck on that one. I hope. 3-yard trash bins. 2 of them. Let's check it out. That's a 4-yarder. So I'm probably talking about these right here. Here's your wheel that the work order was for. Needs to be replaced. But because of the lid also being broken, the gear, I'm gonna go ahead and replace that as well. Now raise it up. Now I'm spinning these because I want to make sure that my bearings are good. Bearings are good, the wheel spins, wheels are good. This one as well. Now I don't have to replace the whole caster, I have to cut it or anything, just replace the wheel itself. So take off that nut. Now I have my set here of casters. These are my casters. These are the caster pads that I was talking about earlier. This being welded onto the bin itself helps me out tremendously because now I just come here, this goes on, screw goes on, caster's on. Perfect. Let me get my tools, 3/4 wheel, change it out. Old, new. Okay, so that's done. Now let me go ahead and put a new ear on it, so the lids are all messed up. So I'm gonna cut this rod off, put a new one on, and I'm gonna replace this ear. I don't know what happened to the ear, but it's gone.
So what Julio is doing is replacing the attachment point on the container so the lid can be replaced. Just like with everything at Athens, safety is always at the forefront of Julio's mind whenever he's working. You can see him do a quick look around for any passerbys before he starts welding. He's mindful of his surroundings and makes sure to work in areas that are safe whenever he has to weld. Another nifty safety tool he has is a specialized helmet. The helmet not only protects his eyes from the infrared and UV rays emitted by the welding arc, but also has reflective mirrors inside, similar to a car, so he can stay aware of his surroundings. Welding can, at times, be a challenging task, but the process of it can look pretty spectacular. Let's now slow it down for a quick second and enjoy some welding in slow motion.
Now it's on there securely. Now we put a new wheel on there. Now we have a new lid rod. We just saved the trip of a driver coming out here, picking up the bin, loading it up, taking it back to the yard, getting it washed, getting it painted, servicing it. We just did that right now. We just saved 2-3 days worth of time. This took me less than 15 minutes. That's one of the benefits of the mobile repair, that we're saving time and we're especially saving money. That one is closed. We're off to the next one.
The rest of the day on the mobile repair unit was filled with more welding of bins, putting on decals and stickers, and repainting and colorizing containers. It may be smaller than a trash truck, but the mobile repair unit sure is mighty in all the things that it can get done.
I like the exposure. I want everybody to see what the true meaning of the mobile unit is. You know, a lot of people say, oh, what does it do with this and that? Everything. Everything. Bye, guys.